Rose, psychic investigator. I'm Rose, psychic investigator. Rose, psychic investigator. Rose, psychic investigator. Rose, psychic investigator. Rose, psychic investigator.
Hello, everybody. It's always on my eyes like, oh, it's a startle. I'm startled. I'm startled. 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 Startled becomes startled. 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 Interesting. So, wow. Hello. Guys, what a day, huh? What a day. Huh? What a day. Wow. So, oh my God, sorry, it's been a little late today. So, guys, okay, so, interesting, no, interesting. So guys, it's so yeah, it's so interesting for my earphones. It doesn't have earphones. Yeah, interesting. It doesn't have earphones. So I don't know, huh? Guys, okay, let's get to it. I was having a reading. So interesting. So guys, interesting, just like because I made the notes earlier. Let me know, is there anything new since I posted? Oh my God, no earrings today. Do I have earrings? It's just like guys. It's just kind of busy today. Crazy, but like, wow, I don't know. It's interesting. Guys, it's so weird in a weird way. I'm not really surprised, I guess, but I don't know. It's interesting. I guess we have not seen anything really happen that is significant, right? I think it's fair to say. So, so when something happens, it feels extraordinary. When something is made public, it feels extraordinary. What I feel like, it's like what I guess I don't understand sometimes is the people that say, oh, like, oh, they're not they think that they're winning. You know what I mean? Like I think what I'm almost more curious about now is like to see how are they scared? Do they know that the end is near? Do they know? Are they aware that they could go to prison? Like did you see the comment that Trump made about the electric chair? And somebody said, "Oh, I have this flash. I saw Trump thinking that he was going to go to the electric chair because guys, this whole thing with like the whole thing with the Ukraine is so obvious, and they're lying through their teeth. You know what I mean? It's so like you really are gonna go there. Like it's one thing when you lied about the whole thing that had happened already about the Russia stuff, but you're doing it again. You're doing it again. Why? You know what I mean? You're doing it again. So it's kind of like I don't know. So you know what I mean? So it's just like hello. You know what I mean? It's kind of like very serious. Okay, so the sound. Oh my God, the sound is it bad? Oh my God. Oh no. Okay. Okay, sorry. You know what? Okay, 1 second. Is it better now? Let me just see system preferences. Okay, input. Input here. 1 second. I know it. I know. Is it better now? Do you hear better? Is it better? Is it better now? Is it better? Hmm? Yeah. This this baby here. Yeah. It's not bad. Yeah, it's better. Okay. Oh, perfect. No, but you should tell me, okay? Because you should tell me because I don't know. Okay. So okay. Cool, cool. So let's get started, guys. Let's get started because I was having our cell phones with other. So oh my god, guys. Oh my god. So no, seriously, guys. When something like this comes, especially technical things, okay, tell me, okay. And as you know, if you have problems, sometimes you refresh it, but if it continues, tell me because I don't know. I don't. There's a lot. The technology stuff. I think I'm pretty good, but still, there's sometimes challenges. Sometimes. So okay. So I have here a car. Where's the car? I don't have them all. What is it? What is it? Okay, so guys, can you believe it, huh? It's and anyway, so no, but really, guys, no, but it makes what it makes a big difference if the sound is really bad. It does make a difference. I'm sorry, you can't. Okay, so let's get started here. Have it all together. So, guys, what is the first? I'm almost like what? let me know what your first, like, what is your most urgent question? Because my question, I almost want to know. So how are they? Do they know the end is near? Because it's almost as if they're so crazy. You know, they're not crazy in the sense of like mental illness necessarily, but they're crazy because they thought they were going to get away with everything. They were like, yeah, we're going to just, throw everybody under the bus. Nobody's going to catch us. So are they aware of what's going on? Did you see somebody posted on Twitter an image of Trump was talking, and behind him was Mnuchin, Wilbur Ross, and Mike Pompeo. Okay, so it's like there they were, like they're lying. This is like almost like I just this is do they know? This is kind of like my first question. Okay, my first question is like really, really what the hell? Okay, what the actual hell? Okay. Are they aware that this whole thing is crumbling down? You know what I mean? Like what? It just because guys, think about it, how bad this whole thing. It had to be. Think about and Rudy Giuliani was meeting. Did you see? He was meeting with one of the Russian guys. There's already in the investigation, by the way, in the Trump Tower last week. Oh my God! Oh my God! Aquarius is saying Trump family sitting the handicapped section at the UN. I can't. I mean, just like this is nothing could shock us. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you're like, okay. I didn't know. That's interesting. He's voting for it. Well, yeah, that's interesting. Interesting game. What is the game? Huh? What is the game? Yeah, because this is like guys. It's sort of like, but you know what? They do it to spite people. It's like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Because it's sort of like the game is up, and guys, the guy, what's his name, Mike Pence, no, Ukraine is terrible. It's really terrible. You should look at Ukraine. Yeah, really. Because guys, back in the day, I feel like when the Trump election happened, they were able to really fool everybody. And now it's like, oh my God. Oh wow. Really? Like now we see it. It's like, bitch. We saw it before, but it's the other thing. What I noticed, guys. This is kind of interesting. I feel like not to pick on the New York Times, okay, but is there's a guy Ken Vogel. I watch him. But but then the New York Times yesterday or something, they came out with a story saying that one of their reporters. Happened 2 years ago, and one of the reporters was about to be arrested in Egypt, and they went to the consulate of Ireland to save the reporter, and that they saved the reporter. So now they're saying the story that Trump did that to them then, and I'm thinking to myself, something's happening where they're now kind of finally, I think that Trump is kind of bad person. Yeah. Yeah, like now they're like, oh, I guess you know what they're gonna, they're realizing, because guys, I'm sorry, but the New York Times, okay, the New York Times, I'm so sorry, but you know what, I'm sorry, but they were what they did to the Hillary thing. It's and people say, people say stuff like, oh, but the media didn't learn. No, the media learned, and they were doing it on purpose. Of course, they're not naive. Those people are very intelligent. Okay, they're doing it on purpose. You know what I mean? Like we have to wake up and stop talking like it's like, oh, it was just a mistake. It was a mistake they made. No, it's not a mistake. It's on purpose. Okay, so then when the whole thing with the Ukraine was backfiring, when the Ken Vogel person is like right there working with Giuliani, and the shit is blowing up. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, oh, they're really bad. Really? Oh no, you don't really care. I'm sorry, you don't. You don't care. And now, but in a way, it's a good thing because I get a sense that they're desperate now. They have to change. They say, oh, they're so bad. They're really bad. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. So, okay. So, guys. So let's. Okay. So, okay. So let's start. Okay. So, okay. Hello. 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 So let's see here. So it's here. Before I even get protection, what is the most important thing for us to have conversations about? They're saying, guys, their spirits are laughing at the White House. They're observing from above there. They're laughing at them. They're like, bitches, I'm laughing at you. I'm laughing at you. Woo. They're laughing at what's going on in the White House. Look at the rats. Woo, go ahead. Try that accent, bitch. No. Woo! Oh, oh, hello. So you know what I mean. So it's kind of like they're oh. So guys, let's do it. Let's go look inside the White House. What is happening there? Huh? What's happening? Burning building? Burning building? Huh? Burning building. A burning building. Huh? So so somebody said, guys, someone's like, oh yeah, John Bolton. Like, I don't think it's John Bolton. I really think it's Sue, that woman Sue. Okay. Oh. Yeah, so individual, everybody, you know what, guys, I'm gonna ask a question because you guys are itching for it. Let's start with that, okay, and then we'll go to see what's going on at the White House because I can tell. Don't you think? And I was like, oh, something fell. 1 second. Let's see what the card fell. 1 second. Ooh, spy. The spy card. Interesting, no? He's a spy, huh? Ooh. Did they catch him? Did they catch Mitch Moscow Mitch? Did they catch him? Ooh. Okay, so why? Okay, just quickly, guys. But I know I'm going to do visions. I know, so you know, it's nice to do visions, but right now, let's do some time. Okay, so I like protection, excellent protection. We were like, come into my head, feel my legs up, breathe out, project out, step into a creation. Feel connected, protected. That's the information from only from high sources, and everybody in the group together connected, celebrating. We are celebrating. Okay, so what's going on? Just quickly here. Turtle! 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 Turtle's okay with it. Turtle! 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 What happened? Turtle, you okay with it? You like whistleblower, Turtle? Huh? Whistleblower have letters. Huh? Whistleblower, letters for him, for you, huh? I have bouquet. I have bouquet. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so what's going on? What is why did he approve the thing for the whistleblower in the Senate? Huh? Hmm? Hmm? Let's see, because you know, guys, if it could be good. I don't want to get too excited, but imagine if it's like you got a letter, the turtle. I have a letter. You have it, letter. That is why you approve it, because you have a letter. You're going to jail. You go jail. No, it'd be amazing, but I don't want to get too excited. But let's see, why did he approve? Who knows? It could also be that he's just, he's a vile snake, which he is. But let's see here. Okay, so, oh, interesting. It kind of doesn't tell me a whole lot. Okay, just here. Yeah, it's a string. Okay, actually, let me turn it off 1 second. I have a little light for because it's a little dark in here for some reason. Okay, so this is interesting. Negative offer, strength, negative offer, losing control. So he has to project. Okay, so interesting. Oh, he has heart. I love Moscow. I love Moscow. Oh, interesting. He's happy to change through weird. Weird. Is Turtle does he not like him anymore? Huh? Turtle said. Turtle said. Turtle don't like him, and it's happy to change, to put everything in public eye. Weird. That's very strange. I need to understand it from around here. Right? So weird. What happened, Turtle? Turtle, what happened? What happening, Turtle? What is happening, Turtle? Oh my god, okay. Exposure of enemy. Confidentially. Exposure of theft. Interesting. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I can't see here. What's here? Oh my god, guys, I have information. 1 second here. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I have a good not just emotion, guys. I have a good message for you. I'm getting here something important here. Oh no, interesting. Interesting. So okay, guys. So this is like so this is strength and heart. It could be values, but also happy about something. And this is the enemy, exposing the enemy. And this is also exposing the people who are the ass kissers. Okay, opportunists. Okay. Now this is the center, is the interesting part. This is an offer, some sort of shady offer, some offer that is not so great, to what? To change something. in private. So somebody has a letter for him. Turtle. Turtle has a letter here, Turtle. And, and he's sick. So we know what I think, guys, that they were like, bitch, you're gonna approve the motherfucker thing. Because if you don't approve it, you're going down. You can go down nicely, or you can go down in front of the cameras. What do you want? Turtle. You see what I'm saying? So this something it's like happy to change in public because he's losing control, and there's something illegal, and there's anger. This is contempt and shame. You know, see what I'm saying? So I feel like he knows, and I'm getting the sense, guys, as I'm where I'm talking now. I'm gonna see my face soon, but as we're talking now, I get a sense that he's like, you know, those people, guys, who were politicians for a really long time. They understand. Okay. Oh, oh my God, TASS has the best news. The judge ordered Deutsche Bank to release Trump's financials. Yeah, guys, that says it. Remember information? I said all this stuff is going to blow up. And Victoria was talking about the 27th. I remember she said that's when it's going to be released. She said Rosie, there's financial documents or whatever, like when it comes out. So see what I'm saying? So this guy's, you know, I get this turtle's like frozen. He's like, damn it. And he's a, you know, the only you know, guys, that I think is Destiny Child. I'm a survivor. You know, he wants to survive, Turtle. Like he's aware of, he knew. I mean, I commit crimes every day. I'm turtle. I'm turtle. I'm turtle. I'm turtle. I eat lettuce and I commit crime. So this is, you know what I mean? So basically, guys, is like, you know, this whole situation, right? He's like, he knows, and I swear someone's like, Turtle, hmm? No more lettuce for you, Turtle. No more lettuce. You approve it, Turtle. You approve it, Turtle. You approve it. I feel like, remember, guys, but you know, in a weird way, it's familiar to me, this thing that I see that they were, you know, that they were telling him that eventually there's gonna come a day when truth coming. Yeah, truth coming. So they're like, and I don't. Okay, let me just see. Did I don't remember if I had vision. So tell me, Turtle. So he's frozen. Okay, Turtle frozen. I froze here. I'm frozen here. Okay, so he's like, yeah. So, and I almost feel like it's Nancy whispering, but they know the turtle. We have news. We know about crime. We know it, and we know for a long time. We hold it in pocket. Yeah, we have in pocket. Yeah. Because you know my sense, guys. They've always known that turtle has been caught with all this bullshit, and they never. There was nobody's gonna, you know, indict him, whatever, until the day comes. Until day comes when we indict that damn. We only are indicting. We're indicting you, turtle, 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 turtle. Ooh. So, so it's like you better do it. Yeah, I think so. So, but anyway, let's find out. Let me ask again here. So, is he? I think he's in trouble. Is Turtle in trouble? Is that why? Huh? Is that why? Is he in trouble? Turtle in trouble? Hmm. Is Turtle in trouble? They're like, mm-hmm. So, okay, I'm just gonna to ask the question the other. Is he doing this to help Trump? Is Turtle doing it to help Trump? Ooh, get what they want. Who gets? Oh, interesting card here. Oh, mm. Oh, look at him. His cemetery. Turtle. I go every day to put water for Turtle. I put water, Turtle. I put water for him. I said to him, Turtle, you die, I put water for you. Not now, later. Treason. Oh, look. Interesting. The fake friend. Yeah, getting what we wanted. Guys, you know, just okay. So this is getting what you want. Treachery, the men with losses, because treason. We know it, trash. We know trash. So, so what is this? Okay, this is. Does he get? I don't think he get. Does he get what he? Who gets what he wants? Who is? It's like no. Say, Rosie, you get what you want. You get what you want, Rosie. Rosie, you get what you want. Yeah, here. The treachery he gets, he losses because he's treason. Treason time for him. Moving from disappointment. Yeah, moving. He's disappointed. Oh no. Oh look, Nancy. Yeah, Nancy. It's a bitch. No, I don't think so. So okay. So treachery with money. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What about Elaine? This is guys. Sometimes this card is referred to jail card because you go anchor. You're going to spend time in what is it? Alcatraz Island. Alcatraz. Yeah. Yeah. So doesn't exist anymore. But oh, turtle, get turtle, 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 get turtle, 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 turtle. Yeah, sorry guys, I got more wrinkles today. Get turtle, turtle, so oh, so he's screwed, yeah? Turtle, disaster for him, disaster. Oh, look, guys, very look at this, very interesting. Look at the combination. This is the wife, and this is a card of coldness. This is warmth, coldness, right? So it's like nobody like him no more. No, cold. The weather changed. Turtle, weather changed. Oh, look, prison. This is trap. There he is. Prison for turtle. Little prison for turtle, right? So it's problemas for him. Problemas for him. So yeah. So I think he's gonna prove it. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think so. So guys, okay, so this is it. So the question is he do you mind if I don't do the whole spread? Okay, because we have many questions. Do you mind if I don't show it on the thing or unless you want me to? But I get a sense at least, okay, so is this true that Tartal is it totally screwed and he gave up and said, okay, I have to pass it? Or is he doing it to help Trump with the whistleblower situation? Why is he doing this? Well, I'm here. This is like, no, we can't win. We tried it. Okay. So is he okay? Okay. So is he? It's like, he's like, I can't. I don't. Okay. I don't believe, guys. So in other words, I don't think he's helping Trump. I think he does not have choice. No choice. So Cynthia asked, "Are you saying Pelosi confront?" No, she's whispered in the ear is worse than confronting. She's like, "Turtle, mhm, we got you. Mhm, good luck." Something like that. It's not like she's like, well, Turtle, this is what happened. And this is no, she was like, seriously, she was like, I seriously feel like she came behind his neck, was like, Turtle, how are those skulls with the Ukrainian oligarchs? I have a recording. Something like that. I really feel like she didn't say it like anything like very direct, but she just like, hey, you just walk by. I heard about a conversation you had with somebody. How's that going? Call the FBI, bits. You know what I mean? Like, remember there was, it was funny you said talk about his wife. Remember there was one reading recently when I looked at her and it said that they're going after her so that he cannot escape. If they get her, he can't, you know what I mean? There's nobody for, no letters for Tartal. No letters for him. No letters for Tartal. No letters for Tartal. No letters for Tartal. No letters for Tartal. Like, you know what I mean? So sorry, dramatic today, huh? Dramatic. Yeah. So that's what I think, guys. Okay. So okay. Oh. So just now we're going to move on. There are many subjects, but just the last part of the just 4 cards. Okay. I just want. So what does it mean that this is gonna pass in the Senate? What does it mean? Is it a new era? New era? Oh. Oh. I have deal. We're together. Together. Ooh, lady. Look, who's the lady here? I know her. Nancy. Nancy. So she made the, oh, that's right. Cynthia Allen. This is it. That's it. She was talking to him because they were like, hello, hello, ta-da-da. I was quiet. I was quiet holding your bullshit all this time. Yeah. I have your calls. You know what? There's a lot more whistleblowers around than you know.
So and I kind of see her saying, "Can I give you a tip? Can I give you a tip? Don't mess with the intelligence community." You know what I mean? Like kind of like that. I feel like she's like, oh look, oh guys, how interesting. Look, this is a women. Oh, interesting. Here, interesting. Oh, no, 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 the White House. Look at the widow. The widow. White House, somebody die? Oh, somebody die. Let's see somebody die here. A visit. Oh, unexpected. Somebody came knocking. No, I'm here for White House. I have news. Quid pro quo? Oh yeah, oh yeah. So guys, this is good. This is good because this is they made a deal. Oh, this is it. Oh god, oh my god, I love it. I love it. You know what? This is it. So Nancy came, she's like, bitch, I got a deal for you. Shut your mouth. I have to put up with your bullshit all this. No, she doesn't talk like that. But that's it. Turtle, shut your mouth. I'm tired of your bullshit. So so anyway, so I have to put up with your bullshit all this time. Turtle. Oh, no, 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 no. So anyway, so here they made deal because Turtle, that's you. I have 5 knives. I have knives. I have 100 knives. So yeah, yeah. Oh, so then Nancy gets what she wants. Nancy, the star. Nancy, I'm a star. I'm a star. I get what I want because you're screwed. You're dead. You're dead meat. I'm making soup now, Tartal. I'm putting you inside. Yeah. So this is a visit. A visit that creates losses. Okay, and this is the White House upside down because of quid pro quo, shady money. Okay. So this is it. Okay. So this is it. But he can't walk back. I feel like he almost doesn't have a choice. Okay. So he's like, bitches, no. Mm-hmm. So okay, so that's it. Now that's what it means. I asked. So I asked, what is it? What is it? What does it signify? It signify. Oh, this is what I was gonna say, guys. Why was it? What does it signify? It said that Turtle was told by Nancy. This is what I see. Nancy was like, listen, this is just the beginning. We have the documents from Deutsche Bank. Yeah, we have Deutsche Bank. We have everything. Okay, we have everything. So you're gonna do it whatever I want now. You're gonna stop the bullshit. You're gonna drop the crap. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. You're gonna stop it all. Because this is it. I feel like she's telling him we have more. This is just the beginning. So you're gonna prove this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna prove it. Yeah. So you see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like she had because the guys, Nancy, as you know, I admire her, but it's more related to this. Like she has nerves of steel. She held to this stuff all this time without telling him to his face, and I was just like enjoying herself. Vengeance is a dish served cold. Yeah. So so it's kind of like so he's like averting his gaze. Okay, so it's just that I feel like she's saying, but literally she's like, I have so much ammunition. She has, like, she's saying, the financial documents are coming, so shut your mouth. If you want to look decent, because I think he's there for you guys. There's okay. Interesting. Look, something happened. Tartal met with Chuck Schumer right before the meeting. Also, he wanted to report to go and tell. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have it for Americans. I have it for Americans. Yeah, I have it. I have it. Wow. So anyway, but you know what? Even if Tess, like a Tess said that the thing about Deutsche Bank, but even if it's not today, it's gonna come, guys, because that's what Victoria said, 27th. So it could be the end of the week. Okay. So I still think so. Anyway, so I feel like I think they're from the way they're putting it to Mitch McConnell is like, look, you're gonna go down. Okay, we have the information. They don't even say you're a criminal. Just like we have the information. Okay, please, whatever, because it's gonna come out. So you do it the way we want, or you don't want to do it, sure, but it's gonna be. Do you want the police to get you? Do you want cameras right there when you are arrested? I don't think you do. So do it the way we want. Kind of like that. Oh, and you know the thing that I when I saw Chuck Schumer, you know who I saw, guys? Cyrus Vance. You know how interesting. Remember how there was a I did a reading about him. I thought he said he was gonna talk. He was gonna talk. So now he sued Trump for his tax returns. Remember, he sued for 8 of his tax returns. And I see something about Cyrus Vance collaborating. I mean, he's already committed his own crime, shady crime, kind of crime things, okay? So now it's like Cyrus Vance has to prove that he's a good man. So he has to go out. No, really, he has to do his actual. That's what his job should have been a long time ago. So, oh, oh. So okay, interesting, no, interesting. So guys, now do you want to go to the White House? How's the White House today, huh? 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 Let's go to the White House and fly over there, huh? Should I kind of want to do vision first, and then we'll do Cartas. What's going on in the White House today? Hmm? Hmm? What's going on? What's going on in the White House today? What's going on? Oh my god. It's kind of it's fascinating because I see the White House is so the feeling, guys, when you have I don't know if you had in your life you have really bad news or something that you really wanted didn't work out and you really put a lot. Usually happens when you're young, much younger, but it's weird that they're like in their 70s or something like, oh, 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 oh. So they're like kind of that feeling. I don't know if you know the feeling. Yeah, I know for me, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you really wanted something, didn't happen. No, sorry, didn't happen. But usually most people's like, when you have something like sad news or something you really wanted, like Dash Stream. You don't talk about like kind of my expression. But it's kind of like you try to like, because it's something you wanted and you realize no, you're not gonna get it. So you kind of have to deal with like you kind of have to like readjust. It's like, oh, Russia's not gonna come to the government? Really? Putin is not gonna be the president? I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I thought he was gonna come to save us, to save the white race and everything. I'm sorry to say, guys, as a joke, I'm talking about like the wife. It's a real thing. Those people, white supremacy. I'm talking about like, but we're gonna have a new era, brotherhood and stuff. Like so, but they're not even guys. I don't feel like they're even talking much. They're just kind of like that frozen like, hi. Guys, okay, this is kind of bad. Like, I'll tell you. So I was working in a bank in the time with the fire. Oh god, guys, this is kind of a good memory. So I remember, I remember the day when the stocks went down dramatically during the financial crisis. I made very little money at the time, and when working in the bank, but my bosses they were paid in stock. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at them. They were some of them were nice people, but so the day that's okay at the time was let's say a division of Citigroup, okay, and so 90 the stock fell 90%, okay, 90% of the value. So they're like 90% of their net worth it was like, oh, oh, it was like everybody was standing on the desks, and it was like, oh, 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 mm. I mean, it was sad, okay, yeah, oh, kind of like that day. I still remember, guys, the day. And then you see where these people are. They're the Lehman Brothers. They're out there walking around. The Lehman Brothers people. They were just they closed over here. I was kind of oh, Lehman Brothers people. Yeah. Oh, they walking out because I remember, guys. I still remember that there was like these people, like kind of okay, this is funny, but Lehman Brothers used to be very fancy. Okay, no, I'm not making fun of Lehman Brothers, but there was this guys, kind of handsome guys, like walking with their, like, oh, sorry, ended, huh? Dream. Can you hear my heart beating? Do you understand? Do you feel the same? That's kind of like how it feels like that day of like those people like kind of walking with the suitcase. Where are you going, huh? No bonus. No bonus. Sorry for you. Sorry for you, huh? Sorry. So no Hamiltons. No Hamiltons. Sorry for him. Sorry for. No, guys, I'm sorry. I'm not. It was very sad because a lot of horrible things happened in the financial crisis, but I remember it so well. That's kind of what it reminds me of the day when the stock went down 90%. Yeah. Keep your spirits up. Oh, because you know what it is, guys. A lot of people didn't like their jobs. I'm not saying like I worked in the lower end division anyway, but I feel like there's a lot of people for whom the bonus was everything. Okay, so there is no bonus. Like, what is the point of your life anyway? And I had graduated from art school, and I was like, I wanted to pay off my student loans. I still haven't paid it, whatever, long story. But it was like, and as you know, part of me is very analytical, and I hated the art people. They were like, oh man, like I'm very concrete in some ways, and others I'm very, very creative. So I kind of felt at ease in some ways in that environment because it was very black and white. It was easier in some ways, right? But I remember, guys, it was very sad. You know what I mean? Like all the sorry, I'm like talking about my TMI. I'm discussing trauma. Discuss trauma. This is a rose therapy. I discuss trauma. So, so anyway, so so this is it. Is the day, the bad day for the financial crisis day, like them. So that's it. That's a feeling, guys. I get about them. They're all like kind of like realizing that the likelihood of the stock going up after falling 90% is not very high. So it's kind of you deal with it one thing at a time. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like you're like, oh, oh, So but except that the difference here is that those people, guys, in the White House, they're not very smart, and they're kind of delusional and insane and criminals. So it's different. I think you know what I mean. It's very interesting. So so anyway, guys. So anyway, sorry. I was watching Rose. She's making fun of people who suffer financial crisis. She's trash. That woman, I hate her. Rose. Who's she? That's not her name. So anyway, so anyway, guys. So here, going back. Let's go back here. So anyway, so let me go back to White House. Just because I had to give you this, because guys, what I find so interesting. For example, right, the situation is happening. All of us are here together, kind of commiserating. Like, oh my God, I can't believe it feels good to be, you know what I mean, to be here together and to kind of talk about it and all those things, right? But for them, they're not even talking. They're just kind of like not even looking at each other. They're like, no, kind of know, but nobody wants to say it out loud. What's happening? The whole thing is sinking. The boat's sinking. And I see, no, guys, I see actually Stephen Miller. Oh my God, oh my God, very interesting. I see Stephen Miller. He has a burner phone. Stephen Miller has a burner phone. He's scrolling. Look like one of those flip phones, because it's a burner phone. You know what I mean? Like the ones that like you don't have a. So he's like scrolling through his burner phone. He's like scrolling the burner phone. It's like, is that a lawyer? Does he know a lawyer? Do I have a really good lawyer? He's thinking to himself. He's like, yeah, where is that guy again? What's his name? I don't know. I don't want to, he's like, I'm not going to call somebody that I don't know. I'm not going to just call some law firm. I'm not going to call, like, he probably has a lawyer, but you know what I'm saying? Something like, he's like, how do I get out of this? Okay. So he's like, yeah, like scrolling for his contacts. Who do I call now? Huh? So he's like checking his burner phone. He's like the Russians or something. Because guys, as you know, he's also traitor. But so anyway, so okay. So what do the children think? Oh my God, guys. Okay, now it's perfect time to go to Ivanka. Okay, let's talk about the Ivanka and her bra at the UN. I'm just like, I have no words for that image. It's like, what is wrong with that person? You know what I mean? It's not like she can't afford. I was like, can she just get a jacket? He could, it could be somebody could have told her, said, look, Ivanka, your nipples are showing, so put a jacket on. And you solve a problem very quickly. She has money. She can run to whatever store. She has a body, not a body that's easy to fit. She could find expensive jackets. She doesn't have one on hand. She could have, you know what I mean? There's a lot of ways. But the fact that she was standing there like that, dressed like that, it's so strange. I'm sorry. I don't get it. Okay. It's so strange to me that you know what I mean? Don't you think it's like, I was like, what the hell? It doesn't have anything to do with being styled. Like all the women who are behind her are better dressed, because there's like, you kind of don't want to bring attention to yourself. If she wanted to, you know what I mean? What was wrong? Like, okay, Is this related? Because I almost feel like she's kind of like having her midlife crisis or something. What is wrong with Ivanka that she was there at the UN? She's like, she didn't want to go. Oh, that interesting. She didn't want to go. She knows she's really worried about everything. She didn't want to go, and she almost did. There's something here. She didn't want to go, and she doesn't. She didn't want to fit in either. She knows she's on her way out. She just can't. So okay, did she do it to spite people? Did she do it to like? What is wrong with her? Distraction. That's right. What is wrong with her? A distraction. Yeah, I feel like what it. Oh, interesting. You know what? Okay, interesting. I'm getting. So okay, yeah. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. So I have a close friend of mine. Okay, exactly. Freezer. Exactly. So I have a friend of mine. She's a very close friend, but she has kind of vanity a little bit. I'm not, it's like as you guys know, I put makeup on and rather, but I don't really like. I don't. I don't explain it. I don't really. I'm not very good at flirting. I'm not very. People don't find me attractive. I'm really in the street. I nobody. Whatever. Nobody cares. Whatever. But she's always like dependent on her look. I mean, after the plastic surgery, that is right. But really, throwing shade at Ivanka. Yeah. No. Me no. No. So really, but then she's always been about like how men she liked the fact that men looked at her and that was her whole identity, I guess. It's not like she has, much more, right? So the fact that men liked her so she could get things, with her body or whatever. So that was just it reminded me of when I close my eyes, I see my friend kind of like my friend. Like she, I hang out with her, and then she's looking at like, oh, I'm talking to her, and then she's looking that direction, and I look, oh, she's looking at some guy. You know what I mean? It's sort of like that feeling she needed. And then I even talked. I was like, it's kind of weird. Like we're hanging out, but then you're like, she's like, she's like, oh, but it's just that's okay. I'm confident. I like flirting. So it's kind of like what it is that is like this sense that if she feels because she feels like she's losing control and she doesn't like being there. She knows everybody thinks her she's hot. You know what? Whatever. She would. Because guys, did you think about? Okay, so I was reading the Daily Mail. Okay, the Daily Mail, and it showed her outfit. She went to this wedding in Rome. She was wearing a Bob Mackie dress. I'm not saying you can't wear a Bob Mackie dress, but he was a Cher. He designed clothes for Cher. Okay, I love Cher. Cher is not a person. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of weird. It's like she was wearing Cher outfit. You know what I mean? Jane is once a hoe, always a hoe. So this is it. It's like her because she feels so insecure now more than ever. Yeah, more like it was just weird. Like the wedding, we feel like so wrong. If you were a member of a government, regardless of whether you're the parent or the child, whatever, you don't wear things like that. Like it just seems like there's something awful when guests of weddings try to steal the thunder of the bride. I'm not saying like it just seemed like wrong. Like there she is, like, oh look at me, I'm Ivanka. Like she used to not be like that before. Not that I cared so much, but I felt like she was more discreet before. But now that everybody hates her, she wants to be like showing her boobs more. Like she's like, let me show you my boobs. I have boobs. Like this is it, guys. Like it's like show. Look at my boobs. Look at my boobs. It's the same thing. Isn't that sad? The same thing with the UN. It's like they don't take me seriously because of course they should not take her seriously. So you know what? I have better boobs than everybody. I paid for them. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I pay for them. So this is like it goes this is it, guys. It's the low. This is the lowest of this true. So she likes the attention. So she thought, you know what, I feel like shit. I don't want to be here. I'm gonna go with my friend, my husband's gonna go to jail. My life's falling apart. But you know what? I have boobs. I have boob. I have it. I have boob. I show boob. I show boob. so so this is it. It's kind of like I know what you mean, but for her, that's what I'm saying, guys. It's sort of like the whole point is being inappropriate. You know what I mean? This is it. This is the point is being inappropriate. Okay, it was her mom. That's right. Even worse, mom's Bob Mackie dress. That's right. It just seemed, guys. Isn't me? I just was like, oh my god. Right? Exactly. Her whole self is exactly. It's not, but it's not even the right men. It's not like, oh, the guy, my friend, like, oh, I have this guy. He's looking at me, whatever. He's like, he talks to me, whatever. I'm like, so what? Stalking, he's like, so girl, do you have commitment? Do you have commitment? No, you do not. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like You know what I mean? So it's that. It's like, you know what? I'm hot. I'm hotter. You know what I feel, guys? I really do think that she thinks. I told you before. She really thinks that she's so much better. Those people are so ugly. I could be hanging out with like Carly Kloss, okay, and my brother-in-law, and I am with these ugly people here who are like fat and stuff. So she's kind of showing that she can. That's it, guys. You know what? This is it. And you know what it is, guys? It's so strange for us, but you know what? You know what? That's it. That's the kind of very interesting here that when it comes down to it, her self-worth is about, you know what? I'm hot and I can. Okay, so this is it. And it's the thing about it is she has a nice figure and everything. She could have been looked amazing if she wore a nice elegant outfit. She could have looked amazing. Think about it. There's so many options. If money is not an issue for her, okay, so it's like, right, it looked like, what I'm saying, like, and I'm not to this Forever 21 because, as you know, I shop there, but it's like it looks like she found it on the Forever 21. Really, she went over there to, on the Times Square or whatever, 34th Street, 24 Forever 21, and she put it there, the outfit, and she went to the UN. I mean, really, like, right, right. This is it. And it's like she could wear anything. She looks great. She has a model-esque figure, you know, but like she chose to wear that's like unreal. She could have, it's like, wow, look, she's so. Think about, she had so many opera guys. I said before this one time, if all these Trump people, they have so many they could have done one right thing. Think about it. One, they have missed every opportunity to do something half decent. So this is it. They are losing. She's losing control. She's like, I don't care. I don't. She didn't want to be there. She knew how awkward it was going to be, and she wasn't prepared. She didn't know what to dress, and she was like, whatever. This is fine. I just go. Whatever. So this is the exact help daddy look like exactly. It's very creepy, but this is it. And you guys remember, Melania also did it too. Melania, remember how one time she the same thing. She's like, oh, there's my nipples, whatever. But I think in that world, it's appropriate because you show your worth by your body. Your worth is your body. Really, I'm actually telling the 100% truth. So she feels like when push comes to shove, at least I have a figure. I figure. So, oh my god. So anyway, so guys, this is okay. So now let's go, guys. Have you noticed I haven't seen Don Jr. lately? What happened to him? What happened? And did you see okay, Victoria? Did you see how she said that the kids, the male children, and if Jared will pay price, they will pay price. So Jared, okay, yeah, so Jared, okay, so Jared is like, yeah, I think they're all dealing with. Oh, he was today. Oh, interesting. No, so just I feel like they know, guys, and I see, what I see, Don Jr. It's like a stage he's sunk. This, remember, they were, oh guys, this is it. The image one time I had of Trump being in a speaking platform or something, a stage, and the stage crashes and everybody falls. I see Don Jr. already like this. They're falling. And there's so much more that's going on behind this. Because remember how like a lot of us used to ask, you guys used to ask a lot, okay? Used to say, what is the breaking point? When does do things start happening? And that's what I think is happening now. It's starting to happen behind the scenes. It's like they're starting to not be able to stop everything because there's so much. And I think I see, and this is it. I think, and you have to remember, guys, you have to remember that once the stuff starts falling, it's not gonna end. Okay, it's not gonna end. Never gonna end. Think about it. They just think about how many, because you know what it is. Just because they're not talking about the crimes doesn't mean they don't exist. Just because they won for 2 years, like they're not gonna win forever. They're gonna have to pay the price. You know what I mean? So, oh guys, so they started. Maybe you hear clapping. There's an event here today. Jessica Lange is here, the actress. There's a movie or something. I don't know what she's doing here, but anyway, so I miss Jessica Lange to hang out with you guys. Yeah, because I mean, whatever. Oh, look, I'm gonna sit there or whatever. I don't know. So, so guys, anyway, so this is it. Okay, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so now let's go to more questions. More questions. So, oh my god, okay, okay, oh my god, and what is the? I'm like, I don't even have quite. I didn't even. I mean, open the page here to see the questions again because it's so crazy, you know. So okay, so then okay, Ivanka, yeah, I think they're all sinking, and Ivanka, okay, what's going on with her Ivanka mind? What is her on her mind? Her mindset? You know, it's so funny. I'm getting this thing where like her mouth is hurting because she can't. You know, the fake smiling. She is hurting, starting to hurt her cheeks because she's faking her smile so much. It's she's not. She's starting to like bump on things or something. You know, it's like she can't. Like it's falling apart. And daddy likes her. Daddy says she's great. Daddy said her dad is always like, you know. So